What's a girl?
Wahoo!
Wahoo! It's a me, Mario.
No way.
It's me, Mark.
No,
Wow.
stop. I hate that image.
Have you seen Ugly Americans?
Nope.
Yeah, I look in the mirror every day.
Got it.
You can be Mark Lily, the main protagonist of the show.
What was that?
This is it. Judgment Day.
Terminator 2.
Oh no. How terrible. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Man, I can't get in the voice. Warg!
Well,
I feel like screaming right now. What's the big ID?
Sorry, Nick! I only touched your shoulder.
Gonna cause the lights to go out?
Doc hasn't worn off from my run-in with the sun gun yesterday.
Aha! Funny.
Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick!
Yeah, thanks, man.
Oh, we don't have Edgeworth. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh
Ah.
no! Edward's teaching his sister how to drive.
Who do edgy poo?
Edgy boo!
Who can do a British accent?
I definitely cannot.
I can do a good British accent, but
I can
No way.
I can kind of do a British accent.
I cannot whatsoever.
I have done it before, but I mean, if someone wants to take Phoenix, I could try Edgeworth just for now.
I can,
Oh,
I
he's
can try
not even
Edgeworth
saying it.
since I don't think Gumshoe shows up at this part.
Alright,
No, I
you do
don't
it.
think he does, yeah.
I wanna hear your
Oh,
British
okay.
accent.
That's what you call a British accent.
Yeah, that's what I call a British accent.
Edgeworth is looking glum as always.
I'll have you know I was born in the UK.
Ah, yes. That makes you British.
No.
Wow.
I hope Von... Wait, why did that go away? I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard.
Whoa! What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I just thought I'll cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, you know he doesn't like girls.
Oh,
Maybe you should go outside and discharge.
I got the cooties. Oh no.
Right. Good idea.
Maya is literally Kaminari. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out.
Oh, never mind. I think that's it.
Whoa, yeah, pal! I didn't know Gumshoe shows up here, but okay. What's gone into that girl?
Voiceception.
Detective Gumshoe!
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning.
How did it go, Detective?
Have no fear. As promised, I captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. It was fine.
Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. That has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't even remember his past? Man, I can't fucking say words right now. He does remember, and I'm going to prove it.
Dun 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 dun.
December 28th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
Such a good intro.
Dead.
Such a good intro for a case that's very...
Yeah, wasn't that a great intro?
Court is now in session of the trial, Miles Edgeworth.
I forgot you were doing that voice.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
prosecution is ready.
I just remembered front-facing Von Karma, and I'm
It's so
terrified.
cursed.
Fear me.
No wonder the judge is so afraid.
It could be front-facing dating sim Von Karma.
Okay, you've all
The blushing Von Karma.
you've all seen front-facing Edward and front-facing Von Karma, but have we seen side-facing Judge yet?
Oh,
I
wait until you
didn't
get.
think
Oh, you got another thing coming.
I'm terrified.
Alright, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask the prosecution to submit decisive evidence. Oh.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Oh, he's sleepy. We get into a courtroom ASMR.
Von Karma busy eating Doritos.
Mom!
Ladies and gentlemen of the court,
Wait, are you hearing me eat my pizza?
Oh, it's a pizza?
Wait, am I that loud? I feel like...
No, I think it's just
Is it pizza? Because that sounds very crunchy.
Is it
I mean,
the
Sounds
pudding
too
crispy kind?
crunchy.
Doritos Pizza.
Yeah, that's some crunchy ass pizza.
I believe you all remember our witness.
pan pizza, but not that
Oh, pan pizza's good.
No, it's not your fault. It's just pizza's crunchy like that.
Sometimes Discord really is picky about what it chooses to pick
He
up.
lives on the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness! Why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well. Please, begin your testimony.
Where'd my voice actor go last time?
We missed you.
I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. Yeah. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
That's it? Jesus Christ, that's awful. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
You go to court and you hear a judge and they have that voice.
The
I would-
JFK voice?
Yes. I would leave. He has to
Order in
know.
the court. Order in the,
Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi and I'm going to prove it. Hold it! How can you say it? Wait, how can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edwards and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. First things first. I have to prove this man is who he is. Do that, and the motive will prove itself.
All your evidence. Oh, it's still there. Cool. Okay. Alright, you only stole the letter.
I have to prove he is where he is. Yeah, maybe he's...
Bird.
You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, it seems like it.
Then how can you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident?
Where'd my cranberries go?
Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible. That's not true. It's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But, does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said that he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim.
There's a serious problem with your judging.
Binge. Or are you saying you know who the witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting.
That you, Dio?
I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Holy shit, Von Karma's Dio all along.
Ah, yes. He kind of looks a little bit like him.
You thought it was me, Von Karma, but it was me. Dio.
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, oh my god, it's a penalty. Please tell me the witness's name.
Gregory Edgeworth!
That ain't real! Let's go!
He's dead.
Ah, yes. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former bear. Ah, yes. I'm trying to say bear.
Oh, whoa. Yogi. That name seems familiar.
Yogi Bear. Boo
Oh,
boo.
no.
Hey, boo boo!
Whoa! Johnny Yogi from the DL6 incident.
It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Johnny Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick! How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Johnny Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. I showed them this fucking taser mark. Your Honor? Seriously, why didn't they go to the police for assault? They were in a police station.
Do you think the police is competent?
Dark Age.
I don't think anyone's competent, but it could have been at least something.
What are you trying to say?
I'm sorry.
Shoot.
Please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on the file for Johnny Yogi 15 years ago.
Does he have like no fingerprints though? I see.
Which is literally impossible. You can't just get rid of fingerprints.
Whoa.
You
He's
burn them
old.
off.
My mom's fingerprints are slowly being burnt off because of her work, so...
Oh,
My
Yes, but
She
given
can commit the
given
ultimate
15
crime.
years, 15 years is plenty of time for them to grow back.
yeah, haven't you
They
seen
can
Men
grow
in Black?
back?
Yes, they grow back.
Oh, wait.
They're
What
genetic.
the heck? I
They
did
grow
not
back?
know that.
Wait, oh.
Yeah, they're actually like built into the fucking matrix of your skin.
That's so weird. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You can't have fingerprints if you don't have fingers, though.
That's a good point.
That's a different. Just become a Yakuza and get them cut back.
Ah, yes, of course.
Please
Huh?
don't make me choke on my water.
They'll call me Old Stubby!
How are you gonna make your noodles now?
I'll just use the
Noodle!
stubs like chopsticks.
Ah. I feel like you probably still need the dough, though.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Apparently, some of my mom were like people who were forbidden aids for, not my house here in Thailand, but apparently like after washing and like doing laundry for so long, like their fingerprints have like rubbed off. It's interesting.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
I'm
Why?
the witness has no fingerprints.
Oh,
My god.
how convenient.
What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Well, got that dank kush. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak. Burned your fingerprints off to hide your past?
I'm just a bit of a trickster. Hey, boo boo.
Wow, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
Dental records?
I don't think.
Does that actually do anything?
That's a,
No.
well, you can probably do that if like a scatter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I figured.
Just chip off the tooth.
Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it.
That's pretty confident, right?
But no. I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to this witnesses. No one!
Nick, what are we going to do?
Didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do we do?
Well, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you'd like to cross his parrot for a little comedic relief.
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's go!
No, you're not going to.
Your Honor.
I love this.
The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up on a date.
On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the wedding.
I love this. I love it.
I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
The fact this isn't the weirdest thing that happens regarding cross-examining it. Like, not even close to the weirdest thing.
I love this part. This part always gets me. Oh my god.
Order! Order! Oh, well, what do you think of that, Mr. Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce! I object!
Wait a second. You were the one that suggested. Who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma? You have a right to do as you suggest, or I have a right to do as you suggested.
It's okay. Just you get there.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Let's go.
Talk to the bird!
Let the parrot take the stand.
Holy crap!
Flip it.
In the movie, I think they use a sulfur-crescent cockatoo instead of a macaw.
Great. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard!
I mean, he suggested it, but okay.
As a joke!
We don't joke in this
every
court.
person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot!
Wait, so Yogi brought the parrot to court with him? Oh my gosh!
I guess so. He's pooped on the sand. Okay, that's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me.
It must be hurt, or it must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
Is your owner? Let's go.
What is going on?
Beautiful.
Wonderful, bravo.
That's certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
Bro. Hold it!
Cross-examination on a parrot? Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Oh. How's it gonna work?
Miss, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere.
Hello. Hi.
I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right! What do I say?
Hello, I'm here.
Hello?
Hello.
Have I missed anything?
We're cross-examining a parrot.
Parrot time.
It's fantastic.
Mr. Fun.
Maybe I should get her to say her name?
Polly! What's your name?
Mr. Wright. I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly.
We haven't actually?
Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Of course.
Oh, wait, isn't it like...
Oh, wait, just shoot that.
Of course.
Well,
Damn it.
It's his wife's name, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this girlfriend wasn't his wife.
His fiance.
Yeah, I think it's
Beyonce?
What doesn't? Boom!
Claro que sí.
Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking this bluff a little too far?
Listen. We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he's Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is...
The DL6 case file?
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time.
What, worry you didn't steal all of them?
Very well, Mr. Wright. Please show us the page. Where in this file is this information connected to this parrot's name?
It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed. It does say that, yes.
What's his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
I hate that. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is probable.
Bah! A mere coincidence, that is all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
Yes.
She's only 7 years old!
Oh, then it definitely does.
I feel like he looks so old and his granddaughter's only 7.
He's like 60.
They got a little lag behind,
He's
is
like
all.
in his late 60s, I think.
They just have kids late, that's fine.
Indeed. All alone. It is a little weak for the evidence in a murder trial. We would need other corroborating evidence.
How am I gonna find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what?
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly! What was the number to the safe in the shack? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. My, what a reckless parrot! Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker?
Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Wait, what?
What?
You'll see.
Think about it.
You'll see.
Oh, I think I know.
Just okay, yeah.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof!
Oh, is it the date?
Yeah, that's the date of the murder.
I'll show you.
This guy's horrible at making passwords and names.
And keeping them in secure locations.
Is it like a birthday or something?
I mean, he is also senile.
No, it's the day of the DL6 incident.
That's a 2001 Confucian.
Yes, but it's
December 28th.
28.
Math.
12/20.
Numbers.
Numbers.
Passwords are the word password.
Yes. Password on a dial. Makes sense.
Well, you can just change it with, like...
I suppose. Jack, is your mic not working?
What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to the safe number?
It's on the case summary page.
The case summary.
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
Wrong. The number on that safe is 1228. 1228.
Oh!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's unsafe. That's how important the date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I am number 1.
Oh,
Take his card! Take his card!
Take his card! We need a recess, Tudge. I need to go check my bank immediately.
This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing!
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. That is a mere coincidence.
That is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True. That is a possibility. Oh god. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me. It's more like three, but okay.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately!
Music change!
Witness, tell us your name. Who are you?
Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember!
Okay.
Oh.
I accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
He looks so serious.
Nick! He looks totally different!
The real Yogi, I think.
The real Yana Yogi, please stand up.
Oh, sorry. For some reason. Okay. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity.
Yeah, I think that's probably Ollie. I'm checking right now, actually. But I thought you guys were chance to get their top 10, I guess.
Nope.
That's so sad.
Alright, good night everyone.
Good night, thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order! Order! Yanni Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to blame Miles Edgeworth for his death.
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol.
How do you nail a gun?
Damn.
Carefully.
Okay, valid.
The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. Thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it! Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
I am a head out.
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Mr. Defendant, Miles Edgeworth is...
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
It's the boy.
There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on to the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
3, 2, 1.
They only thought about her just to stand in front of the stand, huh? That is all. Court is adjourned.
Objection!
Did someone just say objection?
Is that supposed to be me?
I think so.
Yeah, what's Von Karma? Wait,
How
that
can
name...
they not tell people's voices?
No.
Or see him.
Just like right in front of him too.
Edgeworth?
Uh-oh.
It's
Front
what's
facing
it called?
Edgeworth. Oh no.
He ain't you.
Your Honor. I object to your judgment.
Why is he such an ignored?
It's in his name, so like...
True.
He got the meowy
I
hands.
feel like we haven't even seen this, like, his, like, side profile in so long. I got used to his front board.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But, revenge for what?
Nick! As George is trying to confess, he's going to say he's guilty! Oh! He's going to tell them he's the murderer in a DL6 incident! He's going to tell them he killed his own dad! That's some big daddy issue there.
I object to your objection, bastard!
Judgment has already been passed. I object to Edward's outburst.
It's like, dude, shut up! Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
Be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
15 years. I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shots, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt.
Bro.
I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Bruh.
Come on, Edgeworth!
Bro, what's this dude on?
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial. Right here, right now.
Another one? Okay.
We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to have a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned!
The jury's just like, I want to go home!
Too long.
December 28th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant 11 and 2!
I'm sorry, Wright.
I wanted to change up the speed during the whole thing.
I've just wasted all of your efforts.
And all of your love.
Oh, bruh.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
Oh yeah, I forgot Gumshoe's also competing for Edgeworth.
I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished.
Ooh.
Oh!
I was going to say...
Trying to punish Edward.
You shouldn't go there, but okay.
Murderers were all alright.
We all went there.
This is crazy! Just crazy!
Saw it coming.
Oh. Nick! What are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edwards is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? You just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth. But I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning.
Okay, I misread belt to something else, unfortunately.
I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
My unnecessary feelings.
My doki dokis.
December 28th, 2:30 p.m. District Court, quarter number 3.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge! Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defendant have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney.
It's like the first time a witness has like actually been normal.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Case closed, everyone.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please. Please.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day.
Wouldn't the safety be on the gun?
See, that's the thing.
That's all.
There's a lot of logical inconsistencies in this. You just kind of have to go with it.
Hey, Casey.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream.
Hear you right now.
You want to run tomorrow?
Oh, did it?
Stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Bah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
But I'm gonna get last night. 2 days of break.
I noticed the cross-examination stuff, like, it doesn't have, like, the animation where, like, it shows their eyes, like, you know what I mean? Have you ever seen, like, the animation, what I'm talking about?
Which one?
Like, how in the original?
Or like, specifically about Edgeworth, how he kinda like, shifts and his like eyebrows are like twitching.
No,
not that?
No, that's not what I meant. Like, let me see if I can find an image. No, you know like how in the original games, like when the cross-examination thing shows up, it shows like their eyes like in some kind of battle? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I remember that.
Voice chat
This might
spam.
be like a Mandela effect thing.
No.
So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator.
Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first. But then as time passed and no one came to help,
Yeah, I uploaded it.
How would he know it was the gun?
Like, I'm not sure if it shows that in the PC version, but like in the DS version, they would usually have like, you know, like that thing at the bottom, the touch screen. Yeah, it's like gone in this one, right? They don't have
well,
those-
there's only one screen, so...
Yeah.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
Oh, he's Phoebe.
Oh. I was wondering, how would he know it was the gun if it was dark?
I mean, he probably didn't know or think that there would be any other guns. So when he heard a gun, it's like, this is the only gun here.
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shots, and I heard the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor.
See it.
Unfortunately, you don't.
I
He
do not
pretends
see
he
it.
sees it, but in reality he does not.
Look at this file one more time.
Look at this file!
Every time I see it, it makes me smile.
Wow!
This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
enjoyed dragging out that file, don't you?
Pretty great file.
I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it is on.
Oh my god.
I really like this excuse.
What's up, my fault, Karma?
Oh, this is important.
You want to use this as evidence? You're a fan of DL6? Name every piece of evidence.
Gatekeeping and being an attorney.
Not even an attorney, a
Point of the Bar
prosecutor.
Association.
Yeah,
Prosecutors
prosecutors can't read.
Bar exam, just gatekeeping being an attorney.
Any prosecutor born after 1995 can't read. All they know is slap paper, raise objections, be bisexual.
Coffee and lie.
It says quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet, the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing, where the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you are aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What?
I see. I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. What am I doing for his voice? A murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time.
Technically, it was fired by the ground.
By physics.
Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible!
Raise the bullet.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Don't you know this is all scripted? Oh, another penalty. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof.
Gotta be
You
the
have evidence
bullet,
that the
right?
second firing of the pistol is related to this incident.
Because there's the crack in the glass.
There's
Look
two
at
bullet
this
holes!
photograph.
No one, like,
Every time I do
I
a
see it makes me laugh.
I'm surprised that no one has noticed the crack in the glass.
Who would notice that?
It's like a giant hole.
It's right there!
Wait, why did no one notice that?
Exactly. It's like,
Because they're blind to anything that they're not immediately focused on.
I love
Oh, wait.
this, like,
This is not my line.
what is it called? This is a cogside term, actually. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. You need to see
Miles.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Oh my...
Do you know
I'm
where the
dumb as
bullet
shit.
hole is? Dora out here.
Your Honor, I simply don't know shit about fuck.
Your Honor, please. Please get a clue.
You dummy!
You stupid!
You stupid!
In the photo.
Like, he pointed out, like, don't finger his hole! Oh my god!
Stop.
Oh,
Picking his nose.
Wiping his glasses.
Yeah, they look pretty,
Oop him on the nose.
Imagine you watching Phoenix, like, finger this picture of his dead dad.
And there goes the man.
Look at that chiseled jawline, just like Miles.
I'm just imagining him just poking his dad on the head with the finger. Alright. Sorry.
He's like, look at this guy.
Because there's a bullet in the window and a bullet in his body. Please.
Please, that's just a random hole. That had been there for years.
It's actually one of those
It's actually a
stickers that you buy at Dollar Tree.
Oh, like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, those Halloween stickers.
Somebody was just playing baseball in the hallway and a baseball shot there.
A really tiny baseball.
They're playing golf.
Golf ball.
No,
Someone's
a golf
practicing
ball.
their putts in the office.
4!
What if the golf ball punched through the window and hit him in the throat?
That's actually the correct way of death.
Also, wait, where's that blood coming?
Wait.
Is that the blood right there? Because like the blood is like, is that the bullet hole is in his torso?
That's the bullet coming from his mouth.
Yes. You
Yeah.
can see the blood.
Actually, he was like drinking Mountain Dew before he got shot.
A wine reaction to chocolate.
Do code
Maybe
red.
grape juice? What the hell is wine?
Oh, yeah, right.
As it should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door!
I spy with my little eyes. Your Honor, Gregory Edwards was killed by a shot from the
Sorry. I can't believe like there's people out there that are named Gregory, sorry.
that's terrible. Yet, there's a bullet hole in the elevator door.
Meaning Gregory? Don't realize that there's two out there named Gregory.
Gregory Edgeworth.
Gregory Peck. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice.
I mean, that is who he was based off of.
That is true.
Thus, ergo,
There we go.
someone other than Edwards fired that second shot.
The jury.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Vroom vroom.
I am monster. It's simple, Your Honor.
From McDonald's, what you want?
At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edwards' heart. The other into his soul. The other hit the elevator door. Remember, the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
That actually God himself. The murderer, of course.
The real murderer.
Are you objecting that it was a murderer?
I knew I should have stepped
Bruh.
in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright,
It's like you're
look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Case summary page. It's on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
Bro?
Solid.
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
Does that mean they didn't find the gun either?
That second bullet has never been found.
Convenient.
Why?
Because he ate it.
Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Like a really fast bird.
Swallow.
It was the sound shot.
Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defendant's claim.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen?
How could this happen to me? I made my mistake. Nowhere to run. My goes on.
Hey, I don't believe the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? Can't believe I'm being gaslighted.
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
You're the useless one now.
Looks like I was wrong. Jesus.
You're useless.
I was a
Nick.
fool.
If only we had your sister here to help. If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No.
Maybe your sister has the second bullet.
But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you got Edwards declared innocent. I mean, I'm not the one relying on my sister, you are. Keep asking for Mia instead of trying to get the information yourself.
She
got a point.
True, it is true.
I said that. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought the two shots had been fired.
Shots fired!
Oh no. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person. Someone else who fired the killing shot. But now... I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick!
Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident.
Come on, Larry. Come back here.
Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
A child.
Precisely.
I would have to ask one thing of Miles before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
I did.
Oh no! He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth ends today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
Objection.
Objection.
It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying. My mind's gone blank and I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright.
I have an objection.
Your Honor, I object.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
What if Edgeworth has the bullet in his body?
I don't know. This case is perfect. Just like Miles.
Oh no!
Miles is perfect.
You must exist.
Jasmine.
Oh.
Oh wait.
Jasmine, go for it. If Jasmine's still there.
Looks like she's not here.
Jasmine's dead.
Jasmine,
Exist!
You're muted,
She's
also.
in character.
that is true.
She's dead, she's in character.
Beyond the
Oh
veil.
no!
Beyond the veil.
The one that Mia's in this case. Or
What? Did someone say something?
When the world needed her most,
It's
she's
you.
gone
Oh,
briefly.
oh shoot. Okay. Jesus.
Whoa, that flash!
Second bullet.
There was a girl.
Ooh!
Bum, bum, bum.
Hey,
Grill!
What? What did you say? Second bullet must exist. But where?
Someone took
My
it.
butt.
Oh no!
ooh, you know,
It seems waiting is not going to produce any answers from us. Mr. Wright, I totally butchered that line.
Wait, Your Honor. I want to say you look kind of cute today. The second bullet, it existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But rules!
The murder.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
Wait, did
Mom.
we snatch a bullet? Wait, didn't we snatch a from Von Karma when he, like, tased us?
Yeah, it was the one from,
Yeah, Isaac, you had the right idea, just perhaps the wrong guy.
I'm guessing, just grasping at straws here.
I'm still thinking about that.
So the criminal took the second bullet. But why?
Huh?
Yeah.
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright.
How would you?
Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Sounds like you've tried to search for a bullet before, Judge.
Oh, no comment.
Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
Please ignore why I sound like JFK. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I have no reason to have an interest in bullets whatsoever.
Of course.
Bah, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it.
Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too
You're
normal.
thinking too normal. Think crazy.
Go crazy!
Go stupid.
Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Could you be any more cryptic?
Just tell us what the answer is. Oh my god.
Answer me, woman!
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take the bullet. It was in his body.
To Mr. Wright. What do you mean?
Well, for instance... I'm chewing chocolate. For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer.
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? That was a lot of use in that sentence. It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know?
Ricochet is the thing. They're in a small box.
Surgery in an elevator.
Wait a second.
Wait a second. Someone took a vacation for multiple months.
Oh! Oh! Huh! I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Talking off the top of your head!
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside them.
It's real rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy.
Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yeah.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murder came from outside, yes.
Bruh.
I reject my humanity! Human life inside the elevator. Trying to stop him, and does it. Pistol discharges. The bullet. The bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside.
What?
The bullet loses consciousness.
What?
Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
This makes no sense, but okay. Mr. Wright, you truly are the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known.
That's such a nice way to call him crazy.
Exactly. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer!
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. Right, I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick!
Hey!
Oh wait, I don't know why I'm trying to do it.
Oh, you're like ready to take that one.
I did not mean to do that, I'm very sorry.
You're good. That was silly.
Hey, you can take one of my lines.
The lines do you learn?
Huh? No, it's not.
I guess I'm just worked out because this is such an interesting game.
Yo, it is, yeah.
I just thought of something really. Oh wait.
Oh my gosh, Shane, come on.
No.
I feel bad. Crazy.
We're switching parts. I think this one.
I stayed quiet because I wanted to see if you'll read it. Now I
No, go ahead.
Come on, get it.
remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
And Gregory of Grove. Oh, sorry.
Both the same. Both the same.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Gregory Edgeworth. Grove was perfect trial record.
Wow, yeah. Absolutely gorgeous.
That was
Flawless.
okay.
Grossberg is disassociating.
Wow!
I'm blown.
It hasn't been the same since Red White was arrested.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. That's an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But because of shock. But he took it because he was injured.
Would mean
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh man.
Creeper.
No, you.
Wrong, right? Seem dazed.
He's getting karma. No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
Do it!
Howard.
Your Honor. I said, there's a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Knees weak.
What?
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 Von Karma.
Bruh.
Apologies.
Von Karma.
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? That's his versus bitch. You don't object.
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Damn.
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. You pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
You're pretty mad for someone who's innocent.
Wow. He stole his body.
Oh gosh. Can't that, like, be really bad? The metal.
Poisoning.
Poisoning.
Let's find out who his doctor is!
It's no use.
Edward?
I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well.
He had his doctor killed?
He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues.
But Edgy, I'm perfect.
He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Oh.
Nobody's that perfect. Except for Edgy Poop.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out himself? That's insane.
Model precedented.
No. You couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself.
Far Cry?
Wait. What does that mean? The bullet has to be somewhere. But where?
Spray of his shoulder.
Well, Mr. Wright.
Show your shoulder.
Show him.
Can you
pictures
produce
didn't
evidence to
happen.
prove that I was shot?
Yeah, just show us your shoulder, dude.
Just strip in the middle of the courtroom.
Right, Von Karma. I prove it.
Trow.
And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
Oh.
He's an attorney, he's supposed to like it.
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is metal detector.
Metal detector's shoulder.
They will not.
Yes, choose the parrot!
So there really aren't two bullets?
Metal detector's shoulder.
Why not?
There's two bullets. Oh, wait, from
No,
two
but the
different
bullet,
sorry.
that's from,
Sorry.
Ah, yes,
Evan.
metal detector. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk a surgery, leaving
Metal
evidence.
detector. Metal detector.
So then I ask, where is that bullet now?
Chekhov's detector.
I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
Oh yeah, Chekhov's metal detector.
So I bought a metal detector. You go to trial.
You don't mean.
borrowed from the police.
I do. And I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Not if I have anything to say about it, and I do!
Is that even possible? For all these years.
Maya, get down!
Oh,
Well, there's one way to find out. When you use this metal detector that I so coincidentally have today.
Metal detector I shoved in my pants!
Ah, yes. Well, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find.
Find some piercings.
Uh-oh.
News Wright, eh?
I refuse!
Naga Kotuaru.
Great news.
Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference?
But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order! Order! Order!
Order!
Order! Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial! This is an invasion of my privacy!
Not an invasive
The
technique.
statute of limitations runs out in this case today.
It's not like he's getting like a surgery. It's non-invasive.
It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Oh.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector.
Hope you brought batteries.
Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
What does this mean?
What if this is where Von Karma has brought an extra bullet to make it seem like he hasn't been shot?
Oh gosh.
He just pulls out a gun, shoots himself in the shoulder, and is like, oh no, there's a bullet in my shoulder.
Wait, but they'll have to perform surgery, and then they'll find the other bullet.
Yeah.
And
Ballistic marking.
He just carries the spare bullet in his breast pocket. He's like, oh no, you found my secret bullet.
Ah, yes. I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Get it?
Bang, bang.
Oh
my ears.
I thought that was...
I thought it was a fire alarm, I ain't gonna lie.
Beep. Beep.
It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Saburet.
Time to perform surgery right there and then.
Mr. Von Karma.
Rip his shoulder open.
You! It was you!
Oh, he angry.
Angie.
I was afraid this would happen. And so, I remained silent.
Nani?
Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
Bruh, if you were innocent, you would have brought it up at the very, very beginning. He'd be dumb.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
Can't you theoretically think that he has like a metal plate in his shoulder? It's a prosthetic.
Well, you could just get an X-ray and be like, hey, let's take an X-ray of the shoulder.
Yeah.
Or just whoever, like, performed the operation.
Yeah.
Just ask them to, like, say what they did.
But, Mr. Von Karma, can you approve that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything.
Sure.
It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here.
Finally, they got something right.
Not I.
Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Mr. Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records from yesterday.
I mean, you can always just say that's because you took it from the records room after you tased
No
us.
proof. You cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edward? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
The
badge!
Just that
bullet.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm just checking,
Checking your capture.
Yeah, I don't... just realized I wasn't
Capture
capturing the,
what?
I don't know if I was capturing the audio.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Time. Go, dub.
Oh, that's my video.
Dub the dub. I want...
Hello!
Oh, dub.
Oh wait, so you weren't recording this all the time?
Well, I was recording, but it wasn't.
The audio, I mean.
Yeah, this was. I guess it's
Oh. Well, best part's yet to come, so it should be fine.
That's a bullet.
Where did you get that?
Or shitty Yankee.
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. You can say he's sweating bullets. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edwards. Ah, yes, Gregory Edwards. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term. Came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Wow, I can't believe it's only been 3 days.
Right.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. That's hard to say. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edwards. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? He's ripping it out. He's ripping it out.
He's going Super Saiyan.
Gosh, that was a good scream. That was a good scream.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a really good scream.
That was
Goddamn.
Champion.
That scream.
Champion screams.
I've heard that scream before. Wait. I know.
Breathe! I can't breathe!
Quiet! I said quiet!
Quiet!
You're not making this any easier. Oh, sorry. I wasn't sure at the time.
Good. Keep doing that. That's pretty great.
That's what we did last time, right?
Yeah, that's what we did last time.
Yeah, we had dual voice Greg.
Stop! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my hair! Get up!
Oh, I think that's Baby Edward, yeah.
I think that's Baby Edgy.
Yeah, that was me.
You said it.
Oh!
Get up!
Yeah, the mic picked that up.
Discord does not like your high-pitched voice.
This one does not like Baby Edgeworth. Let me turn noise suppression off. There it is. Alright.
Get up! Stop!
Yeah, okay.
Oh well.
We're gonna have pieces of it too. Bang.
I think that was Von Karma 3.
Yep.
Oh,
You missed
where's the
It's that scream I heard in the elevator! 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed!
I think how he points the other side now.
What a nice little detail, actually.
Yeah.
Just reverse this, right?
Mr. Von Karma.
Only you dare defy me!
God
So,
That was good.
it was you.
We need to add the Edgeworth part.
You and your father are my curse!
Oh, to bang your head on the wall. Please.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I would go without even doing anything. It's just.
Authentic head banging sound.
Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death!
Me when mom doesn't let me go to get chicken nuggets to McDonald's.
That was good though. That was really good.
Yeah, that was really
good.
I'm really glad you got the Von Karma. That was good Von Karma.
15 years earlier!
Oh my
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma. It's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Yikes.
Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet.
Oh.
I knew then, it was destiny.
We're using art.
Graphic.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
Dio.
Who would have thought that another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge!
What?
job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well.
This judge has seen some shit.
He absolutely has. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Not guilty.
Gone button.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
Aren't they gonna do anything about Von Karma?
I'm sure they already did.
Yeah.
Lucky suckers, I'm arresting me, statute of limitations and all. Can't arrest, but you can't catch.
It's like run away for 12 hours.
Yeah.
It's midnight. Game's over.
Save this.
Nick!
He said when it comes near you.
We did it! And you just hide in the court bathroom?
Bailiff, look over there!
That is literally what
Bailiff.
someone does in a future case.
Wait, what?
Kind of.
Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Hey, it's pretty close though.
Why are you in touch?
Dirty had it.
I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now, it's all just a good memory.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to say this.
Tell me, Edgeworth. I know you love me.
I know. Try. Thank you.
I see. Thank you, Wright.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
Right there.
The way you cut it off was like that one critical meme thing.
Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you £1. And tonight, last party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Andy, you should take the lesson and take a good chew. That's how you say thank you. She just wants food.
I see.
Oh, here we go.
Why is he still so angry?
I said it in case it cut me off.
I think I got to the best part.
Okay.
No, you can't hear it.
Just like a little.
I feel foolish.
I've been a fool.
Don't worry! Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Oh, whoa.
What?
What? Wait a minute, where'd you come from?
I guess maybe she was just in the audience.
Hey, y'all!
Okay.
Lana!
Y'all were great in there! Yo, Edgeworth, congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course.
Press X to die.
Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Do people actually have cookie jars? Is that really a thing?
I don't know. Yeah, let bygones be bygones, Dick.
The cookie jar.
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lana?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college.
Like 1 day later.
I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Yeah,
lot of death.
She was in college
Lot of
and
heart.
her vacation.
That's too bad.
Oh yeah, well, she's on vacation.
Huh?
What?
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
As a Keonce.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick. I'm not long for this world.
What did you do?
Don't look sick.
It's Keonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Oh boy, getting back up.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
You sure turned around fast.
Yeah.
Yes, here I am.
Rock, how are you like?
Hi, Edgeworth.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Congrats, so you weren't the murderer.
Celebration. That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too? My treat, pal.
Oh no. Gosh, dude, you're gonna spend all your money.
Me and intermission dinners.
Oh yeah. Just remember back.
Y'all should remember me back, please. Yeah.
Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the student that questioned me. What can this test treat? That's not please talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
That's a valid question.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That's envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it.
Yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
You mean he didn't account for inflation? Huh? What a weird amount. And it's not a little, but it's not a lot either.
$38.
$38 exactly?
Nick! Was that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Edgeworth in school?
Oh
Wait.
no!
$38. Wait, we gotta find out. Inflation calculator.
15 years of inflation.
Exactly. From 2001 to 2020, $38.
2016. December
2016.
Oh yeah, 20. All right, got it. 26. You're right. $51.53.
Wow, my guess was really close. Oh my god. That was $1 off.
Wait, how much?
What is it?
$51.53.
That seems like the kind of guy who would bring $50 to school.
Larry, it was you.
Inflation, y'all.
What are you so surprised about, Wright? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway.
Wait, no, are you just not at school? What?
Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
He caused problems on accident.
I never was good at history.
Didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah. Too well.
Right. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school.
Oh, here it goes. Here we go. Here it comes.
When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Wow.
I know.
Really, right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Wait, all these people went to the same school together?
Yep.
Yeah.
How
Very Edgeworth and Phoenix.
It just
But Edgeworth, he transferred out like literally right after his dad was killed, I think.
yeah.
But all these people end up in the same place 15 years later.
I mean, they were kind of trying, or at least Wright was.
Yeah.
And then Maya is the daughter of the medium accused in Edward's case.
How
Sounds like
the
it's some
heck
sort
is
of
everyone
work of fiction.
connected?
And then he'll
Weird things have happened in real life.
and you'll get the third game where you'll find a few more one more coincidence.
Yep. It's just a small world.
When are we ever getting to the third game?
True though, at this point. No.
Edgeworth. Should have told me.
I don't know, Nick. It was 15 years ago. I was only 2 years old.
Oh wow.
Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Edgy?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too.
Death sentence for both of you.
Oh my gosh.
Man, if only I'd known I'd become a prosecutor.
Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself.
So you're really into that, Edward?
No.
Prosecution is auto-flagellation. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edward.
Want to switch, Wright?
Oh, whoa!
Is this gonna be like the scene, but like with Jaws, where like they push close?
Well, Freaky Friday.
They're gonna
He's a
switch.
switch.
They're gonna switch it.
Your mic's not on, John.
That's why I went away.
He's trying to make a Yahoo joke.
They're gonna switch.
That's why I went away from that line. That's why I went away from that line as soon as possible.
Hey, no, line up. I'll take a photo.
I just realized why this like end is all like this, because this is the end of the original game, right?
Yeah.
Hey, photo time. Let's go.
And after that, they're on me.
Dude.
Audience.
Okay, did I disregard the last line? Oh, okay, never mind.
Detective Gumshoes took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edward's newfound freedom.
What, we don't get to see the food?
No, Edward himself still
It's in the budget.
Did you at least get to see the photo?
It's the noodle feast.
Wait, Edward was still in detention? So he didn't even go out to eat with them?
They brought it to jail to eat like in front of that little thingy.
Visiting hours.
Oh, did they bring you for that one guard?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I hope so.
Talk
He's
about
just
the
standing
judge
there
seeing
watching.
some shit. That guy.
Yeah. We need Rosencrantz or Guildenstern are dead, but it's the guy in the back of the interview room. Yep. There's probably a fanfiction out there.
The retelling of Ace Attorney, but from that guy's perspective.
I would
I'm
write
sure
that
it exists.
fanfiction.
December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Wright and Co. Law offices. Why are they up so early? That's literally 2 minutes after curfew ended.
They're still awake.
Ah, of course.
It's over.
Curfew in 2016. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday.
Oh, he drank.
Oh! Oh!
Drinking with minors?
Well, partying hard.
Huh? It's still only 5 o'clock. Maybe I should go back to sleep.
Yeah, you sleep.
Edward, what are you doing here?
Oh!
What's this? A letter?
Staff lawyer, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course.
Oh, I think it died like halfway through.
You can. Yeah.
I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. And I was useless.
True.
So,
Bruh.
I decided to go back to. I decided to go back to my training. I've become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your fate, so I left you this letter.
She left him a Dear John? Wow.
Bye, Nick.
No.
Goodbye? What time is it? Yeah, the first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya!
Like, it's the song, literally, the fucking train platform and the traditional clothing, and I'm just saying.
Ah, yes. So you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits.
Maya would never kill anyone.
Yes, she would. She absolutely would.
Yeah, she would.
Maybe for food.
Her sister.
Or her sister, yeah.
Oh.
I think you'll do fine without me, Nick.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay?
Hold it.
I'm so sorry. Oh god.
Wait.
What?
I know you. I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
She came in clutch.
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes. Only her voice, but still. It was at the very end, and I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
A bad
She got the bullet for us.
The bird. Maybe her mama?
She's the one that got the bullet, right?
Yeah.
Bullet?
Von Karma was convicted. Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
To complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting. When I see you again.
You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
This is it.
That is a crusty effect.
Take the A-train. See you soon, Maya.
I feel like she was like vibrating all of that stuff.
Ah, yes. Like
Was
cats
shaking
in
her
anime.
bones.
Oh no!
Cute. Thanks, Nick.
Baby.
So
She's
precious.
Wow, precious.
Oh no.
Precious baby.
I can't tell who's supposed to say that. I think it's Phoenix.
So my story ends. Time to turn a new page. But which page? And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was.
Now he's a big boy.
Cases.
Now, wait.
Or 4 cases, 4 cases.
Pretty high profile cases if you ask me.
That is
True.
true. She took down-
Technically 5, right?
Well,
Because
fifth-
DL6.
Yeah. If you treat them as separate trials.
Yeah, it's a retrial in that case. Right.
Now a new story begins. The same old crazy cast of characters.
Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
That's alright. Perhaps you like the whatever.
Yes, Your Honor.
Idle bastard.
Uh-oh, I got it.
Oh, the like the montage.
It's a preview. Next time
Wait,
on Ace Attorney.
Is Bon Karma coming in the next one, or is it the third one?
Which one?
No, Francisco.
Hey, pal.
Yeah.
Mr. Ashworth came down to precinct to wish me Happy New Year.
Aw.
Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, went right back outside.
Me.
Got like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? My boy has no social skills.
Oh, this is the credits. Okay.
Yeah. In the credits. Oh.
This is nice.
You missed your line.
So, would you say Phoenix is an ace attorney now?
Right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. And not during my own bell, but I sort of everything he does. I'm sure he's grateful.
Is that prosecutor for the trial?
He's the first one.
Yeah, the one tutorial one.
Yeah, the one on bus. Oh, this dude.
Right. Ah, the defense attorney who I did it for, yes. Oh, you should know. I take a very management to get one of the trophies.
Wow, good for him. Good for him.
Wow.
Please stop by.
But he's still called Bellboy.
He is a name. Please. Bellman is my father.
Mr. Bellman.
Oh, it's you. Phoenix, right? Ah, yes, me as understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you say.
Wait, so are we like a reporter going around or something, or what?
Seems like it.
Just like...
Who they're addressing.
Time! Phoenix, right? You see, after what I'm buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix.
No, what can
Why is it going so fast?
Jasmine Penny's coming up, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's baby!
Please don't announce the big princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Rod a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye until the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know? I didn't expect more powers, but okay.
WP!
Everyone is here.
Everyone is here.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some pink princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
The mountain.
Probably the mountain.
Off the grid, as we all deserve.
In mountains.
Oh, yes.
Right?
What the?
Let's talk Pink Princess. Alright. But, you know, I stepped in the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one says Pink Princess suit. What a dog. It's kind of a shock for a boy my age.
He was shooketh.
That's
It's like when you learn that of YouTuber's identity.
When you meet your Roblox girlfriend in real life.
Yeah, it's the thing where it's like when you're getting bullied by the bully at school and you call your Minecraft girlfriend. Oh, you know the thing I took everyone else just behind them. There's a ghost. Oh, for real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
Okay. Executive producer Shinji Mikami.
Picture.
Does that mean that Lana took this picture? Because there's a ghost.
Damn it.
Yeah.
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 That paranormal photography thing is going pretty well.
Hold it!
Hey! Hey!
Oh, my favorite.
Alrighty, y'all.
This is my
I have to dip right now because I got an essay to finish up before midnight. So.
Oh my gosh, I love you.
Yes,
If you ever want essay help, I am here. I love being a writing coach.
Thank you. I'm pretty good at writing. I'm really good at bullshitting writing.
I hear you on that one. Yes.
That is a skill.
Thank you very
skill.
What is this? Oh god.
You saved, yeah. The sneak peek.
Oh.
Knife!
Knife.
Quality's different in
Oh,
this
this cat, they just yeeted that one in.
12 knives!
The PS2 can produce some mind-boggling effects.
Flash animation.
Holy crap!
The badger's fucking evil.
Oh.
It's me.
I feel like I've seen pictures of that character.
Blue badger?
The blue badger.
You're gonna see it everywhere.
That's a badger?
Blue
It's a
badger.
blue badger.
It has a beautiful theme song. It makes children cry and joy. Nice.
Hey, why am I here?
He's 30?
Wow, I'm pretty old.
I found a list
He's
of
old.
all the height rumor, and Red, White, and Edgeworth and Butts are the same height. Oh, so was Von Karma! They're the same height at 5'10".
I mean, anyone want to pretty average. Do gumshoe Mexican spot? Yeah.
Oh, Phoenix is 5'9".
Phoenix is my height.
Manlit.
Manlit energy. Jono is
Who's
6'1". That's
Jay?
actually peace, love, and understanding.
Oh, okay, so yeah, case fine.
I'm switching over to Judge. Critten's switching over to Edgeworth.
I actually have no clue who I'm playing, but I
Can I do that one character, you know?
I'm assuming Maya's not in this case.
Yes. I cannot wait.
I kind of want to steal him for like one time because I do like her character very much.
Which one is
Yeah.
this? Oh, this
Is
is
it
the
Mr.
next one.
Is it Mr. Coffee Man?
Oh no, Coffee Man.
He's not in this game.
He's in third game.
Oh, go.
It should be fun
Yeah.
stuff.
Good.
When did you send me a friend request, Preston?
Wait, what?
Are we talking about
When did you send me a friend request on Steve?
Oh, that was from last time we played Soul Calibur.
You figured it out. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Not now, sorry.